Hi guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Amanda Staveley has now been in Newcastle United for 7 months now, and to say she's made an impact would be like the biggest understatement ever preceded in human history. So she's came in and her transformation has just been exceptional. World class is honestly the only way you can put it. And now a word you're going to hear quite a lot in this video is long term, because that is exactly what her mindset is. She will do all the hard work today so Newcastle United have a better tomorrow. That's the best way of describing it, as simple as possible. Now, in all the time she's been here, she's given quite a lot away in terms of how things will go ahead going forward. So that's why I'm kind of here today, just to fill in all the gaps, tell you what I think Amanda Staveley will do going forward, and use examples that have already happened to illustrate my points. But anyway guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Well done to everyone that said Benidorm yesterday. Yes, I am down here in the meantime. To whoever said Iraq, you're slightly off. No, I'm not in Iraq. But anyway though, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to head down there, hit that subscribe button. It'll keep you guys updated on all the Newcastle United content on the channel. And as well as that, you can also get down there, hit that like button. I don't want to get run over here. And finally, question of the day. What do you guys think about Amanda Staveley so far? A bit of a dumb question, but I want to hear what you guys' opinions are. Let's begin off the most exciting part, transfers. Long-term transfers. How has Amanda Staveley worked with that so far? Well, we already know from 2 personal accounts that Eddie Howe was contacted months before the takeover by Amanda Staveley herself as a possible job at Newcastle once it got approved. Obviously she spoke to our managers as well, but Eddie Howe has always been in the back of her mind before the takeout even occurred. So we begin off by planting the seeds in there, getting the new manager into the football club. And as well as that, before the January transfer window, we were speaking to Kieran Trippier, as he also said in an interview, how Amanda Staveley was interacting with him before the window opened, which is the reason why we got him in so quickly once that window opened, which helped us massively, especially in that January patch where we were still performing pretty poorly on the pitch. Now, 2 players in this current transfer window, well, about to open even this transfer window. Ekitike, number 1, easy as that, get out of the way. Deadline day, Newcastle tried to sign him, however, he didn't want to relocate at the current time and he decided to stay in France. Now that he is ready to move on, Newcastle once again came back in for him, and at this current time he is set to sign for Newcastle United. So that is huge again at the start of the transfer window. Someone that has been wanted by PSG and Dortmund, something to get someone of his ability in. And again, we were planting the seeds in. Even though the other 2 teams are clearly bigger clubs in Newcastle, he's more inclined to join Newcastle because we have shown interest from the get-go. We have always wanted them. We haven't jumped on like a bandwagon or what, to just, I don't know, use them almost. We've always wanted this guy. Botman is the second one. Now he confirmed, or Amanda Staveley confirmed the Athletic that he wanted to join the club in January. Once again, Newcastle went back in form before the transfer window opens. Now, this one won't be easy with the likes of AC Milan wanting him or breathing down his neck constantly, but again, with the fact Newcastle planted the seeds in before and now a transfer window, could actually persuade him in the end to join the Magpies. But we'll keep an eye on these transfers, but it's because of Amanda Staveley's long-term planning in the previous transfer window why we even have a chance to get these 2. And that's so important, especially for starting this football club off. Once again, I feel it's almost like a fresh start due to how poorly treated we've been in the last 14 years. So we've got plenty of work to be done, but it's exceptional to see the transfer plan in full force. And trust me, that's just the stuff we can't see. Imagine the stuff behind the scenes that we can't see. Let's talk about the Newcastle United women's team next, because before the takeover, believe it or not, a lot of Newcastle fans had no idea who the women's team was because it was never presented anywhere. They were never treated seriously. Some of the horror stories you hear from the club actually is just shocking. The foundation has completely carried the women's team. The women's team is not actually a part of Newcastle United per se. The foundation team completely funded them, and on the previous ownership, the players had to buy their own footballs, had to buy their own kits to train. I mean, what do I say? They didn't get anything off the club. They didn't get any appreciation, any gratitude. The players in James's Park for the first ever time last season. They brought the record attendance twice since the takeover, and it doesn't surprise me one bit. Amanda Staveley has always said since she came in that she cares deeply about the women's team. She wants all the teams to be a part of this club. Dan Ashford is also a really good example of someone that's going to come in and be pretty much the glue that keeps everything together. He's someone that's going to get in amongst the team to make sure everything is running as smooth as butter. And the thing with the women's team as well is it's not like Amanda Staveley has to, it's because she wants to, which is such a huge difference. She wants to make this club better and she wants everyone to benefit from it. her involvement with the women's team would change so many lives, and it already has done with all the players that have played for St James's Park. I mean, never, ever, ever in a million years would a girl play St James's Park, and it's that simple, and it's because of one man. But anyway, since Amanda Staveley'S came in, she has made those dreams possible. But as staff members as well now, I'm not going to go into too much detail on it, but these members of staff as well as the players will be getting pay increases, which will just benefit them and also help to attract better football players into the club. Now, you say to a 16-year-old that, listen, we will pay you this amount of money to come to Newcastle, we'll pay you this much if you play the match, and it just will come every day of the week, and that's what's going to make us so much better than the other teams in the North East, because we just have stuff they don't have. We have the money now that can incent the best players to come to us, even though we're 2 leagues below the likes of Sunderland and Durham. So that's extremely important for the investment of the club and be able to get us up those leagues straight away. 2027, she wants to be playing Champions League football with the women's team. Now, we're currently in the 4th division of English football, which, I mean, that's like telling like a League 2 team that in the next 5 years we'll be playing Champions League football. It's just, it's never going to happen. And in women's football now, obviously it's more likely that it could happen, but it's still going to be extremely hard. But the ambition is there, the projections are there. It's about reaching those goals now, but the fact that we have those goals is just down to Amanda Staveley. There's incredible long-term vision for the club. Honestly, it makes me so excited. I can't wait to get started with them this season. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty stuff now. So Newcastle's sponsors and their business strategy. Now, I touched on this in my Saudi Arabia video that Newcastle will be trying to become a global brand. Now, obviously Newcastle already have a worldwide fan base, already known for millions of people. But we're not like a Manchester or Real Madrid, as in the sense where we sell millions of shirts worldwide. We don't do that. But that's something that Amanda Staveley will plan on doing going forward. Now, there is actually one huge problem to that at the minute, and it's called Fun 88. Now, because of their contract in Newcastle, they're still on for 1 more year. So all of these accounts out there saying that there's going to be a new sponsor this summer were just proven to be completely incorrect yesterday once the new kit was released. Now, the problem with Fun 88 is that it's a betting sponsor. And that means that there's quite a few countries in the world where the shirt can't legally be sold. Saudi Arabia, I'm pretty sure, is one of them. That's one of the biggest ones as well, because obviously Newcastle's away kit next season is set to be Saudi Arabia themed, so it's intentionally done to sell shirts in Saudi Arabia and to promote the country itself to get more fans invested in Newcastle. Now, obviously, with a betting sponsor on there, that completely throws a spanner in the works, and that's something I'm sure the club would be devastated here about, because it's just going to hold Newcastle back. We don't earn much money off Fun 88. It was brought in by the previous owner, and let's be honest, it just feels like it hasn't really contributed much to the club. But as well as that, though, Mark Douglas yesterday put out a really good exclusive article. I can't recommend Mark Douglas enough. He puts out really good articles. So this one here, he's talking about this sleeve sponsor from Botswana. So that is a collaboration Newcastle are doing with a country that is trying to promote its grassroots football. So by doing this collaboration, Newcastle is actually helping out in our country. And hopefully down the line, they might have like an ambassador role, for example, where somebody goes over to Botswana and just promotes Newcastle over there, as well as helps out the African country. And I think overall, it's just going to benefit everyone involved. In Newcastle, in a business sense, it's going to give them more attention. And it just benefits everyone, like I said before, so it's really good to see the club doing this. Again, under a previous owner, would he be asked to do this? No, definitely not. He would not be doing that at all. But it's great to see. It's going to be really good to see the club actually helping to promote our people as well, not just think about themselves. So in conclusion, I don't expect the ride to end anytime soon. The club will just naturally become better and better, even if things don't go our way. So for example, next season we don't reach our club projections, even if some of our signs come in, they might not perform on the pitch. It doesn't matter how many times we get knocked down, Amanda Staveley will stand back up. She's like Rocky Balboa, she will get back up every single time. And a previous owner, they'll sit down and accept it. They'll continue to dig a grave that's just bigger and bigger and bigger. We're not this club anymore that sits down and takes it. We go out and we fight it now. That's the difference between a Newcastle today and a Newcastle last year. And I'm so proud to be a part of this football club now. We're going to finish off on the fan side of it. I'm not really someone that likes talking about this an awful lot, but I think I can speak behalf of quite a lot of people and say this now. As someone that goes to Newcastle games week in, week out now, I went to every single match, even under Mike Ashley and Steve Bruce. And it was very tough mentally watching them week in, week out, because Steve Bruce was making the same mistake week in and week out on the pitch. He wasn't learning from his mistakes. Mike Ashley, he wasn't even watching the games, he was just doing what he wants. and the football club was so stagnated. It wasn't progressing anywhere. There was no ambition. It was the same garbage week in and week out, as I said before, and it was crap. We didn't change at all. We never changed. We never tried to improve. It was just the same old Newcastle United, but we are no longer that football club now, and that's why it's just so good to come out and make these videos and just talk about this team, because I know that these decisions will pay out, because the club clearly wants to become better, and that's something we've never had in probably my lifetime, to be honest. So now that we've got this sorted now, I just can't wait to see what's next. It's honestly, it's so good making these videos. It makes me so happy. But anyway, guys, though, enough about that. Let me know your thoughts down below. Amanda Staveley's long-term goals for Newcastle will be world class, there's no doubt about it. But anyway, though, take care. Thank you for watching now. See you on the next one.